Okay, Anisha is saying, I always feel out of place and disconnected, ma'am. How can I be in peace with myself? That's such a lovely question, and you're not alone. First of all, how many of you feel, or at least have felt in your life that you're out of place and you're disconnected? You're not in the right place at the right time. At least I have felt, and I've felt multiple times, Anisha, till the time I reach the right place inside myself. Okay, so I'm gonna answer this question in terms of it's not about outside place, wherever you are with probably your loving, family, or maybe with your friends, but you still feel disconnected and out of place because you're disconnected with your own self. The more you connect with your own self, the more you start connecting with the world outside. The more you connect with yourself, the more you start feeling the place and the occasion doesn't matter. You're comfortable with your own self. So Anisha, I always tell people this, that your patterns or your obstacles or your challenges in your life are your greatest opportunity for healing yourself, for understanding what exactly do you need within yourself, or how do you complete yourself. All of us are born whole and complete, and over a period of time, because of our conditioning, beliefs, and experiences that we go through, we break apart and we start feeling we need external approval, validation, or we need certain things in our life from outside to make us complete. And that's where the breaking apart of your own self starts, and that's where you start feeling disconnected. Because let me be honest with you, okay? Nobody here in the world is obligated to make you complete or give you what you want. Nobody. As a child, yes, your parents, they're not obligated because they have brought you in this world. It's their duty to take care of you. But unfortunately, there is no class on parenting where, where you will, the parents would know how to be an ideal parent. Today, there are lots of classes to be, the appropriate parent and things like that. But maybe back then when your parents were raising you, there was no such class, or they were not even aware of how to be a parent. So that's the biggest school that we all go through, right? It's a big school where we are raised by the parents, those who have their own challenges, their own, blockages, their own conditioning. They are raised by a couple of people, those who had their own challenges, they never worked on it. And such generational trauma or wounds, emotional wounds, we pass on. And while you're growing up, there is a lot of, if your parent is overbearing, or if your parent is disconnected, if your parent is, feeling, explosive, or if your parent is kind of peacemaking all the time, there are various styles of behaviors of people that we adopt from them. And over a period of time, we can't create conflict in our personality, not understanding who you truly are, which is a whole and complete you. And it's normal to feel disconnected because you are disconnected within yourself. So, Anisha, my suggestion is the only way to feel connected with the world is to connect with your own self. Identifying who you truly are, how have you become who you are, seeing your truth and your childhood with open mind to understand that whatever has happened, it's okay. And it's okay because your parents were also human beings, those who didn't know what it was. So there is so much that we have acquired from the world outside that probably there is a personality still building up, or maybe it's a broken personality right now that you need to figure out. But my suggestion, Anisha, is it's okay to feel disconnected, and look at this disconnection as an opportunity to dive deeper within yourself, to start then connecting yourself. And I'll give you one thing to start with, okay? I know it's a process. It's not something that can happen overnight. And my suggestion to you is one simple thing that you can start with. Take a pen and paper every single day. Okay, at the same time preferably. If it is morning, or if it's afternoon, or if it's evening or night, it's totally up to you. But same time you keep that, specific time for journaling. Pick up a journal, take pen, and start writing about your own life experiences and what happened in those particular experiences. A lot of people feel that I don't want to delve on my past because why should I go into those past memories and it doesn't do anything good to me? Well, let me tell you something. Whether you consciously go into the past memories or no, your subconscious is definitely living in it. So might as well you make those memories conscious. Start writing every experience that you felt was probably rejecting you, humiliating you, or made you feel abandoned or traumatic for that matter. And when you keep writing and let those experiences keep coming up again and again and again, it's all right. Trust me on this, do this activity for 30 days. Maybe even one experience you write for 30 days, which was most traumatic and which still haunts you. After 30 days, that experience will lose its emotional power over you. After 30 days or before that, you will start feeling or you can start collecting wisdom from that experience that you are ignoring so far. And the moment that traumatic experience turns into a wisdom experience, you get healed. A part of you is healed here, and the moment a part of you is healed here, you start feeling connected with yourself. Your part of your soul comes back and you start feeling wow. And the moment that wow comes, your reward circuits in the brain activate. And the moment the reward circuits in the brain activate, you start feeling connected with the world as well. So let me know, Anisha, if this helped you. I'm really looking forward that you would do this activity and come back and tell me about it. And if this helped any one of you, just send a lot of love to Anisha at this point for asking this lovely question.